So you see in the sunlight, you can clearly detect the three arched entryways, which 2,000 years ago functioned as the main entrance into the Temple Mount. The Mishnah tells us that you enter from the right and you exit from the left. So we believe that this was the entryway, and over here above the palm tree you have just a corner of two additional entryways, or more precisely exit ways, which were used for exiting. And you can imagine the flow of pilgrims, all excited, holding their temple tax, holding the sacrifice or carrying it. Some have purified in the pool of Siloam. Some may have preferred having privacy and were willing to pay for it. So I think this explains why you have additional ritual baths here as well. And by the way, it recently rained and it's actually holding the water, proving that these ritual baths were intended to hold water, and 2,000 years later it still works. Okay, the steps have a barrier in the middle, so the ones going down after bathing will not touch the others going down, because you're now in a pure state. And the grinding devices may have been for also crushing the grains and giving offerings in the shape of flour, bread, or oil. And then the wide flight of steps that you can clearly see here and also reconstructed there was the actual steps. Some of it is replicated, some of it is the original steps that the people walked on before and after that peak, that climax of visiting the temple and giving the sacrifices in front of the temple. You can still see the original steps carved in the rock, which are shaped in a very specific design, a short or a narrow step and a wide step, a narrow step and a wide step. That doesn't seem to make sense, because if you walk quickly you'll trip over. That's exactly why they designed it like this, so people will walk more slowly and give dignity to the place. And when this was actually exposed, the team here had a special guest, Mr. Armstrong, the guy who landed on the moon some 6 or 7 years earlier. He came here to the dig as they were exposing this, and Meir Bendov, the deputy of the expedition, showed him around and told him, listen, these are the original steps, and if I as an archaeologist have to estimate where is a place that Jesus walked, this could be a place where he actually walked. And Meir later recorded that Neil went on his knees and with trembling he captured Meir's hand and told him, Meir, I'm more excited now than when I made that first step on the moon.
Wow.
Okay, this is how exciting the discoveries here can be for different types of people.
Wow.